Welcome to Scribble Maps, which you are going to be using to create an annotated map of the Revolutionary War. So as you can see here, what we have is a map. If you look down in this corner, there's a lot of different types of maps to choose from, and within that there's even some other things you can click on that will change it. Almost all of them are fine. Your common sense will tell you which ones will not work for this project. The one thing I would suggest is that you at least start with one that has labels on cities and countries and things like that, because that will help you figure out where you are trying to label things on the map. Obviously, we're zoomed out way too far right now. We can zoom in either using our mouse or using the buttons up here. Zoom in and zoom out. I'm going to zoom in a bit. That should take us right into the area that we want to look at for the Revolutionary War, which is the 13 colonies area. So the main thing we're going to be doing is adding markers to this map, which we do with this button. As you can see, there's a lot of different types of things we can put in. They'll take a second to load. I'm just going to put in this yellow push pin for now. I can just click somewhere. And the important thing here is that I can add all kinds of information here. I'm not going to do that right now. But you can type in whatever you want here, all of your important notes about the project. Do not check this box. That's going to make it a lot harder to look at. We're just going to save it. And then when we switch tools, we're going to switch to this hand tool that just lets us click on things without changing them. We can click on it and see whatever we wrote in there. So that's going to be really useful. Just a note on the tools real quick. This hand just lets you grab things and drag the map around, or you can click on things and look at them. When I hit this X here, it's just going to X out the box that popped up. It's not removing the marker, and it's not removing the information. So that's important to know. Now if I click on this button, that lets me move and edit overlays, and it overlays anything that you add to the map. So this marker here is an overlay. So I have this selected. When I click on the marker, I can edit the information that's there by pressing on this pencil right here. I can change what's in here. If I exit out, it stays the same. I can also exit out again. I can drag this thing around. Also good to know. This is just for dragging things around without changing them. I'm going to go ahead and go back and exit out. This button is the eraser. It lets us erase things that we've added to the map by just clicking on them, and we're done. Most of these other tools you can play with, but we aren't really going to need them. One other thing I want to show you, though, is the legend down here is going to be really important. Again, click the pencil to edit. You can add in different types of things. You'll want to change this setting to marker, because that's what we're adding to the map. And you might want to have something for, like, British victories. And we can change the marker to change the symbol that we use. The one I've been using is one of these flags, like this British flag right here. British victory, British flag, that's the marker for that. What you can also do, if you can't find a marker that you like for something, like I had important document, for any important documents that were signed, and I couldn't really find a marker that I liked, so I clicked add my own. What you do is you need a URL for an image, which I have saved right now. So I paste that in and hit enter, and in a second this pops up. The important thing to realize here is that this is the size that it will appear on the map. That is way too big. I'm going to change the scale down here to 25%. That is a much better size. I will save that. That's good. I will click add. That's going to be our legend for now. What I also want to show you is that some markers, easy to place. You just want to put the battle here. It's pointing to it. It's fine. But that one that I just added doesn't really point to anything, and sometimes it just gets a little bit too crowded. So you might put a marker out here, add whatever information you want, and then, oops, that didn't actually add it. Hang on. Let me try that one more time. I think it won't actually let me add it without putting something here and saving it. All right, now it's there. And I'm going to draw a line from here to, wherever it is that I want that. And now you can see where it's pointing to on the map. And that's all you really need to know for now. Again, you can play with all these settings, do whatever you want, but those are the important tools that you will need. Any other questions can be asked to me in class or through email, and good luck!